It's Rob!
Tony!
We're in gaming!
And that's you!
Hello inmates and welcome back to the inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshak if you want to call me by my in-game name. And today we're going to be going hopefully from rank 4 to rank 3. We were 2 games away. We were like 4 or 5 stars into 4 and we lost literally 4 games in a row where I left off. So, due to the fact that literally all we saw was Warrior, I'm going to be playing Hunter. And now that we're playing Hunter, we're going to go against Warlock or another Warrior. Okay, this is, alright, perfectly fine. Well, hopefully. Because normally Hunter does fair against the Warrior. I wonder why everybody all of a sudden is playing Warrior. Like, this is a large funnel. Like, normally there's a decent amount of Warrior on ladder, but we're talking every single game is Warrior. Like, Shaman is actually hard to find now, which is surprising because Shaman was like Cancer before. Every game was Shaman, but now everybody thinks they're fucking OG Master Race because they're playing the Warrior class. Like, oh, I saw a good streamer, he was playing the Warrior, I'm gonna try it too. The reason we coined out Alec is because we have 2 2-drops in our hand. So he's playing Cthulhu Warrior, as we can see, and by him getting a 10-drop from his little roll there. I was hoping I could maybe pull out a Savannah Highmane or something frisky like that, but we're not so lucky. Ain't is apparently it's not a word. So we could go huge toad, swing into here, keep board control, or we could just quick shot this and then keep board control with Yelik and go face. I like just playing the huge toad and swinging into this. We'll save quick shot for a target that's a little bit bigger, maybe harder to kill. Hopefully he doesn't have the divine shield card. It's always hard to deal 1 damage as a hunter. Shield slam, okay. So hopefully we can draw into a decent... Harrison Jones is not bad. Wish we had a good 3-drop. Crazed Alchemist. What is he going to play, that weird Crazed Alchemist? This is rough. I can't afford to not play anything, right? He could play the... Yeah. So if he plays this, then yeah. So we actually are just going to pass here. The reason being, if he plays the 4-drop 2/6, then we can Crazed Alchemist quick shot it. Alright, the Cthulhu's chosen. This Cthulhu's already a 10/10, which means he can get all those activators. We'll go Infested Wolf. Let's say he'll probably kill the Infested Wolf with his Cthulhu's chosen and then play the Ravaging Ghoul. Alright, Alkali to Pain makes the trade here. I guess we'll just Coda Rider, right? Yeah, so we'll just Coda Rider, he draws no cards, and then we'll go ahead and kill this 4/2. Savannah Highmane would be huge. Emperor, that's interesting. We're just gonna deadly shot that. Ooh, Infested Wolf. Alright, so deadly shot. Gonna save the Alchemist here in case he's playing Doomsayers or something like that. I don't think he's gonna be playing Doomsayers, but it's always an option. Doom Caller, that kind of sucks that we didn't save our deadly shot for that, but could always draw into something big. All right, so we can pretend like this is a frozen trap. And that's what I'm doing with this trap. No one expects explosives, so we throw it down like it's a frozen trap, and now he probably won't attack with the 7/9. Will we see an execute on this 3/3? Yes, we will. And then maybe a weapon? As long as he doesn't attack, as long as he's scared. He's a scared boy. Alright, we have to keep N'Zoth. That's our win condition later on. Alright. So if he thinks this is a frozen trap, he's gonna swing the Sylvanas in here first, meaning we have to quick shot and whatnot, but then there's no real way to kill this. So if we like Crazed Alchemist this, 7 health, swing into there, it's at 4. He swings here, that brings it down to 2, and then we quick shot it. But if that doesn't happen, oh my god, this is weak. This is poor. This is not good. I also need ways to kill Sylvanas. The Sylvanas.
You love my new
Alright. We needed these like below 5 and 4 HP, so when he pops explosive, we can quick shot both those guys. So now he's quick shottable. Before, he was at 4 HP, not quick shottable. So this is gonna be rough because we basically have to swing, like we'd have to quick shot into here. Yeah, so this goes here, this quick shot's there, and then we just wait patiently. I don't think he's ever gonna attack. He can just armor up every turn. But he already played Doomcaller, so there's no... I'll sit here all day. I'll just unleash the hounds, man. Like, you do realize that I can just unleash the hounds and kill your entire board. Theoretically, I can... Huge Toad, I think, is okay to play. Because if we Huge Toad, he actually just swings into there. It becomes less. Now, we'll just wait. You're only getting 2 armor a turn. That's not a lot.
Greetings, traveler.
Just fucking attack, man. Can you gain 20 armor? Wow, you're a genius. Stampeding Kodo is a fair card. Kills Bran, so he can't get another 20 armor. I think it's fair. All you have is N'Zoth left in your deck, man. I'm not scared of anything else. I mean, Cthulhu. All I need is Unleash the Hounds and your board is done too. Now I can Harrison Jones for Unleash the Hounds, at least kill a weapon. It'd be so funny if this was just a bear trap, right? Casually waiting for it. It's like when we have Unleash the Hounds, when we don't need Unleash the Hounds, we always draw it. But when we don't need it, or when we do need it, we never draw it. You may be looking at his health and being like, wow, that's a lot. But at the same time, it's really just not that much. Against the hunter, that is. Oh, can you just attack, man? How mad would you be if it's a bear trap? You're just setting yourself up against Unleash the Hounds. There's actually a point to Sylvanas here because it gives us a bigger N'Zoth, but we want him to brawl before N'Zoth. So I guess we just do nothing. Unleash the Hounds, where are you? This could have been a huge mistake by not playing anything, but I think it's fine. We'll see what happens, right? This guy's so stubborn. He's like me playing a warrior because he knows he's got armor. Sorry, guys. Forgot to close out Skype. If you please don't call again, or I'll feel bad. All right, how many cards do we got? 1, 2, 3. This would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just waiting for the world to change. This is absurd. This is more of a funny game than anything. I don't even care if I lose at this point. This is just retarded. What can we play that we don't care about? I guess Huge Toad, right? This guy. Oh, he's so funny. Cause he doesn't even know if it's a bear trap or not. That's the funniest thing. He doesn't even know if it's. I played it like explosive, but if it was a bear trap, I would have played it like it was explosive anyway. There you go. Finally, man. Now he's just gonna play Cthulhu and win next turn, right? Because we're still taking, what, 11, 15, 16 damage? Yeah, so he just plays Cthulhu next turn, and then he just pings off face. Dude, I know. Hello there. How you doing?
Oh there.
Dude. You had to know this is a huge troll, right? So we Savannah high main explosive trap. But then he swings into here, Cthulhu. Oh, we lose anyway. Okay. I was just waiting for Unleash the Hounds, guys. It's not like that was our whole plan, was to stall a Control Warrior out. No, it was actually to draw Unleash the Hounds so we could clear his board and actually play something, but we just couldn't draw it. And I did not want to play into Savannah high main, or the Sylvanas. Man, all my hard work yesterday of ranking up another warrior. This is how many? I think this is 5 or 6 warriors in a row. It's crazy.
The hunt begin.
Do we keep Eaglehorn against a warrior? Probably not. I know we keep Animal Companion. Eaglehorn, nothing has 3 attack or 3 HP or 3 HP against them. They have like what? They have the Frothing Berserker, Fierce Monkey. I mean, I guess they have the dragon, the 2-drop 3/3 with charge or whatever, but or the 2/3 if you have a dragon +1 in charge. But we're just gonna hope he doesn't have it. So we have 2, 3, 4, and then 2. Should be fine. Waiting on the world to change. Oh man, if we were playing Control Warrior, you know how long these games would take? Can we get lucky? Lucky. Yeah, we get a cool 3-drop. Nice. So we can actually play that over Animal Companion. If we want. I haven't found any use for Crazed Alchemist yet. I haven't used him on a single Doomsayer. Makes me so sad. Alright, because he played the War Axe, we're actually going to play the Karen Grub. Because we can get Huffer out of this, and that's bad. But the Grub actually lives against the War Axe. Unless he has Slam. But he could have Slam, who knows. Of course. Alright, so next turn is the Festival. And then the following turn is going to be the Animal Companion into the King Exilic. Still don't know what kind of warrior he's playing. So far it looks like Control, based on what we've seen. He hasn't played a single creature, and he's just owned the board through spells and weapons, which is basically Control Warrior, so. Why is there so much warrior, guys? Like, I wish there was like a live percentage of what classes are on ladder. I tried to implement, I didn't try to implement, but I had the idea of something like that. I don't want to say too much about it, because I still could maybe do it. But, alright, but, hold on. What? I mean, I appreciate the kind gesture of, like, just losing so I don't have to go back to rank 5, but ripping the Chatterinis. Poor guy. His hand must have been fucking shit. I mean, considering we just went on, like, a 4 or 5 game losing streak, I really don't mind. Even though it's like, what do you call it? Like not a penalty win, but like a by default win. Like a bye. A bye still counts as a win, right? Another warrior. Holy shit, guys. If you're watching this video after the Tempo Warrior rank 4 video, it's absurd. Like, this is absolutely absurd. I think we get rid of Quick Shot. We're looking for like a King's Alec. Huge Toad's fine. N'Zoth is not something we want in our opening hand. He kept 1 card, and it was the card to the very left there. Hey, look, there's King's Alec. So we're gonna tracking, and hopefully no wild. Call the wilds come up. All right, this is hard. All right, so we already have Animal Companion is good, but the Infested Wolf's really good against Warrior. So is the Stampeding Kodo. Animal Companion's still good. I think we're gonna go with the Infested Wolf. The reason being is that if he doesn't have Ravaging Ghoul, the 1/1s are quite annoying. And then depending on what he plays here, we're gonna play the King's Relic. Because if he kills the Relic, nothing happens. But like we play the Huge Toad, it has that death rattle. Woo, that's cool. So theoretically, the Animal Companion was better based on what we got out of the Relic. But there was no way to tell what we were getting out of the Relic. There was just no way. I'm actually a warrior with cleave right now. It seems so good because we play the Huge Toad right, and then he kills both of them with 1 card, and we spent 4 mana, and he goes 2 for 1. So it's like, see, plays the War Axe, kills this, nothing happens. We already got the effects. But if we would play Huge Toad and this dies, the 1 damage goes to face, but it's not as big of a deal. It's not a big deal anyway because he's just gonna War Axe this, and the 1's gonna go face. But it's always better to just Relic first. You have more options that way. Unless he played like 2 1-drops and then you'd Huge Toad, because the Toad could kill a 1-drop. It all depends on the situation. By the way, we had a donation from Guy Zebwell. Hopefully I'm not butchering your name. Really appreciate the donation, man. It was a $25 donation saying, hey, go ahead and buy yourself the next adventure mode on me. And I really appreciate it. Very thoughtful of you. So we're gonna go for the Infested. So hopefully it doesn't have Ravaging Ghoul. So yeah, I really wanna thank you for that. We don't get donations very often, so we try to give everybody a shout out when they do donate, so they feel hopefully you're watching this and you can feel the love. And we also, if you didn't know, in our I think I mentioned it a couple videos back, but I'll mention it again just in case you guys don't watch it. On our YouTube channel page. Of course, there's like the home videos, playlist, channels, discussion, and then the About Me section. On the About Me section, we actually added the top donators. If you guys care to see that. All right, so if we go Houndmaster here and swing, it dies anyway. Like both these are gonna die. If we go Quick Shot, which I think is a little bit better, so we'd swing one into here, we'd Quick Shot, and then we can actually play another little animal. So another little animal. And if he decides he wants to Ravaging Ghoul, it kills this guy, but this guy doesn't die, and this guy can swing, and then we can go ahead and play the Another Infested Wolf and Ping Face. Theoretically, if we can ever draw into a Savannah Highmane on 6, that'd be godlike, but you know what? Can't always get what you want. So coin into a 6-drop, so True Heart and or the Emperor Tharzan. True Heart it is. Alright, so let's go with the... I feel like if we play too many cards, we're going to overextend. But we're gonna swing this into here. And then this goes face. And if we King's Relic, we're gonna Brawled. So we're just gonna do this. Okay, we don't really want to have more than 2 creatures out at a time, to be completely honest. Stampeding Coda is good, so we'll Deadly Shot. And the reason we're playing the Infested Wolf, though, is because if he brawls, this actually brings out 1/1s. So if he decides he wants to brawl here, and this doesn't die, then this dying is better than it not dying. So if the best brawl is Houndmaster lives, the Infested Wolf dies, of course. Crazed Alchemist doesn't really help us a ton here. It doesn't really increase anybody's attack either. This is just a 6/6. So I guess we're going to King's Relic and see what happens. It's pretty good. So this is gonna go here. This is gonna go here. Keeping this wolf alive makes for a better brawl. And we're just gonna use our passive. Because if we killed the wolf and it pops out the 1/1s when he brawls, it has a higher chance of the 1/1s living. But if this is alive before the brawl, then that's better for us, because if this dies, then we still get 1/1s out of the deal and something else lives. But if this lives, he still has to deal again with the death rattle and whatnot. So we've had a Huge Toad die, and we've had 2 Huge Toads die, and no wolf. But I think he's gonna have the wolf live, which means we're gonna Harrison Jones this. But the reason he played this is because he has Gorehowl, but it's fine. Oh wow, we have the option to Kodo and or Harrison. I think we're going to Harrison, though, just for the card draw. And we actually can get some value out of this this Crazed Alchemist. He draws 1 card instead of drawing at least 2. And then we'll put some damage on face. So I wouldn't doubt a Gorehowl here. We can't use N'Zoth until he brawls. So there's one brawl. So there's still one brawl left. That was the best card to live. Getting a little lucky here. Cthulhu's Chosen. We could also have used Crazed Alchemist on this and then Kodo'd it, but we didn't have that at the time. If we use Deadly Shot, we already used have we used ours? Yeah, we used Deadly Shot on the 3/5, which means we can't use it now. Because we'd have nothing against Cthulhu. But we're going to have to deal with this somehow. So I guess we'll see what we get out of Animal Companion. So he has 13 HP. He has 6 damage. We Deadly Shot and he Cthulhu's. We basically lose. We play Stampede and Kodo. This swings into here. This has 2 life left. And this has 5. This has 3. I think we grub. And we just go face. I'm going to ignore the 4/2 for now because we have lethal next turn. Because he only can kill 1 card here. So he basically has to kill something. And the 4/2 can die to our 3/5. But we just had to make sure that we have an out if he decides he wants to Cthulhu or play something big. As the Deadly Shot does look good on the 4/2 at the time, it's not the best option. Doesn't give us plays at the end. We have late game because of the N'Zoth. He's already used 1 brawl, he uses 1 more, we play N'Zoth, we win. Especially if we can draw into our Call of the Wild and or double Savannah Highmane. Like any of those cards. We have 11 cards left in the deck and we've drawn none of the cards in our deck that actually win us the game. Quick Shot doesn't really do a whole lot of anything right now. So, if we quick shot this, this dies to this. If we don't quick shot this, this is going to die to that anyway. So basically the only thing on the field that's going to live is Stampede and Kodo. We play Stampede and Kodo and he decides he wants to play the 4-drop 2/6 with Taunt. We don't have a great way to get past that. He also only has 2 cards in hand, one of which could not be a brawl. So maybe just playing N'Zoth here is the better move. Because it brings back 1 Infested Wolf, 2 grubs. But then if he brawls, then we really have nothing. But I guess it's the only play. It's really not that bad. Oh, it brings back 2 wolves. My bad. So we're just going to hope he doesn't have brawl. And if he has brawl, we still, again... Oh, there's this Cthulhu. Well, I'm glad we played this now, because it is going to absorb quite a bit of damage. And we're going to be able to easily kill him next turn. So this is 11 damage, and he's at... Yeah. This should, in fact, be lethal. Well, we can Deadly Shot, and we can Quick Shot. Oh, man. And that's without any Savannah Highmanes or Call of the Wilds. That was just N'Zoth as our win condition. I really think it's my account. The fact that we can play Hunter, and when there's only like 8 cards left in our deck, and 2 of them are Savannah Highmanes, and 2 of them are Call of the Wild. It's at that point you're just like, dude, what the fuck? Like when we play, like, come on. It doesn't matter. Another fucking warrior. Oh my god. This is crazy.
Let the hunt begin.
Like, I feel like this is the only deck on ladder right now. Do we just keep Houndmaster into Karen Grub? I think we do. Holy shit, N'Zoth, what the fuck? Dude, come on, give me a break. This game gives no breaks, man. This is why I go on tilt. Normally I don't record absolutely everything. And I'm making more of an effort to like, no, I can't record all the time. Because sometimes I just want to play this game and not be a comedian. Not that I'm a comedian, but you know what I mean. It's exhausting. We go with Savannah Highmane. It's too good not to keep. We also already have a 3-drop. No, but like not all the time you want to play and record, right? You just want to play to have fun. And like it's absurd sometimes, like how unlucky one is. Like it's the difference between like Crip and Reynad, because most of the time, I mean, they get unlucky, but it's like once every like what 6, like it's not every single game. It's like maybe once every 5 games something unlucky happens. But if Reynad were to lose to Ragnaros 3 or 4 games in a row, to the same shit, he would lose his fucking mind. He would quit Hearthstone. He would just be done. I've been this close. Last season, I just stopped playing. I got to rank 3, and then we went from like rank 3 to like rank 5, because I don't even remember what exactly it was, but I just stopped. I was like, all right, I'm done. See you guys later. I'll see you next season. Okay. So we're gonna Houndmaster this. There was no real reason not to. If he executes it, that's the worst case scenario. He probably has an execute, which is fine. I'm expecting him to have an execute, and then his War Axe would go into the Houndmaster. Wow, he doesn't have the execute. All right, that is pretty lucky. But he does have the Ravaging Ghoul. Okay. So this is a pretty solid turn. So we huge toad, we just quick shot this down, and we swing for 4. And then we have Savannah Highmane on 6. This is huge. Savannah Highmane on 6 is like basically a win. If you've got board control when you play Savannah Highmane on 6 and Savannah Highmane makes contact with your opponent's face once, you win the game. It's almost looking like the Kodo is going to be a better play, depending on what he... Yeah, the Kodo is actually a better play here. Well... No. No, it's not. I was thinking the Kodo's good, but if the Kodo kills the 2-1, like we would have had the... Yeah, it was just... Yeah. Because if our huge toad would have killed the disciple, then the 1 damage could have landed on the alkalite, and then he draws a card anyway, and we summon a lesser being. But then a lesser being, it's just not as good as the Savannah Highmane. All right, so we could go. I guess we go Elec here, see what we get. All right, so we know he's playing Cthulhu. This goes here. So we actually can slam this if we play this, and then he brawls and he gets a crazy brawl off. So I actually just like using this for now. I'm doing nothing else. There's no reason to overextend with the huge toad. It's a huge play. That's what happens when you play Savannah Highmane on 6. Holy shit. All right, we'll play one more game, and then I'm gonna take a little breather, and then we'll go on, continue playing Hunter due to all the fucking warrior on ladder. Holy ballsack. Also, no, I'm not gonna mention it yet. There's no point. Well, I'm gonna mention it anyway. So we've gotten a few comments on our other channel, In Gaming Plays, to do Pokemon Go vlogs, but we're not gonna do vlogs per se. We're going to do like, here's my idea. Here's my idea. By the time you're watching this, will probably be 2 weeks from now, and if the idea was implemented, it's already done. If it's not, then it's not. But all right, so here's the idea. So me and Tony, because we live in Florida, the Orlando area, there's a lot of stuff around here. So we were going to once a week, maybe twice a week. I want to go more, but Tony's the one. Tony obviously only has so much time, as I dedicate my entire life to this channel. Do we coin out Elec? That's the question. I think we do. Because we have the quick shot on 2. See what happens. Oh, we did. That would have been a huge win right there. All right. At least we know he's playing fire elementals. So once per week, we're gonna ride around, pick let's say a bike, like a popular bike trail, a popular location. So for example, Baldwin Park, Altamont, downtown Orlando, just really unique locations around Orlando area that we'd bike on for about 2 to 4 hours. We'd go anywhere between 20 to 25 miles, and we'd play Pokemon Go on our bikes. We'd have like the stand, so we'd record our phone screen somehow through our computer at home, or I'll wear a backpack and have my laptop in it. We'd bring our mics, and we'd have GoPros, so it'll be really cool in my opinion. We're gonna go tracking. Let's see what we get. We already have one Savannah Highmane, but we also already have a Houndmaster. I guess we just go double Highmane. This goes here. This goes here. So we're gonna do like 15 to 20 minute video segments of playing Pokemon Go, like on cool nature trails, parks, and downtown Orlando. Me and Tony would each have a GoPro. We'd be talking to each other on the bikes. Me and him would both be playing Pokemon Go. I think it'd be a really cool thing. And yeah, so 2 things there. We don't have GoPros, and those are expensive as fuck. I don't know how to record my computer screen and get my phone screen at the same time, so I have to look into that. And then on top of that, getting Tony to go on a bike ride is also, pretty hard. And then, oh man, do we unleash the hounds here? Because unleash the hounds doesn't even get through the spirit wolves. Stampede and Kodo, that was a good draw. Hopefully it kills the 2-3. Oh, it's still alright though. It's still a good draw no matter what. So, yeah, that's just my idea. Whether you can implement it or not is something different because there's a ton of shit we're gonna need for that. But anyway. Alright, so I'm honestly thinking Unleash the Hounds is really good here. Because Unleash the Hounds, it'd be 3 into this, 1 into there. He only keeps 2 totems up. What's our... Yeah. So if we just play the high main, I mean, we're not taking a whole lot of damage. But Unleash the Hounds basically kills everything he's got going on here. Okay. So then we play high main on to Call the Wild, and we've reduced a lot of his damage. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think it's a really cool idea, but we'll see what happens. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get GoPros. That's a fuck ton of damage. So we're taking at least 10 next turn. We know our Call of the Wild can kill the Fire Elemental. I feel like a Hex is gonna lay down the Savannah High Main to death. Yep, for sure. And then we're taking 8. Please don't develop another creature. Oh my god, don't give him a Totem Golem. Alright. This is still gonna be hard. So we're gonna need to draw like another Call of the Wild, basically. Oh, indeed we did. Alright, so it's not too bad, but it's still gonna be hard because that Flame Tongue Totem, guys, that Flame Tongue Totem is huge. He's just gonna keep making trades. Oh, fuck, he wins. I didn't expect to win them all. I mean, we already won like 2 or 3 games in a row with this deck. So here, swings here. This Flame Tongue Totem needed to die. Well, it's not over yet, but it's getting there. So what else could we draw here on turn 10 that would make the difference? Jesus Christ! I mean, I got double Call and that's cool, but you got double fucking Lightning Storm here, man? That's crazy. Alright, so what is an okay play here? Well, there's nothing to kill a creature, so we basically have to Deadly Shot and hope it kills a 9/4. Yep. And then that's it. That's the extent of what I can do. That was too much, man. Double Lightning Storm back to back. That's a lot. How many games have we played? I don't know. We'll play another one. We'll play another one. I feel like it. This little fuzzy screen's getting kind of dirty. I don't even know what's on here. I'll clean it after. Why can't you say the R word? People don't like it when I say the word retarded. Another fucking warrior. So I'm trying my best to reduce the amount of R words I say, or the R word I should say. Even though tons of streamers say it all the time. We've had a few comments like, hey, you know, I have an autistic brother, I have an autistic sister, I have an autistic friend, and it's probably just overall not the best word I can say. I can just fill that word in with silly goose. So I'm gonna do my best, like I've mentioned before, to cut down on that. What did he play? Fetty Dragon. We'll just go Huge Toad then. Nothing much to do. There's a Bulbasaur nearby. There was an Ivysaur earlier, but like I mentioned before, we couldn't get it. Blood Ichor into Zoth First Mate. Well, looks like he wins this game. It's about the best start you could get. Oh, that was a really good hit. That was pretty sick. I didn't expect that to happen. So we go Quick Shot onto this, nothing happens. We go Animal Companion, we get Huffer, yeah, bad things happen. So Huffer basically has to go into this. And then next turn, Infest. And then following turn, a 1/1 lives, we Houndmaster. And the following turn, we Quick Shot into, oh my god. Alright. Do work, Infested Wolf. Please don't have Slam. Please don't have Slam, because then you can Slam, weapon into it, attack both creatures into the 1/1s. Alright. Myrtleton. Alright, give yourself like a Priest passive or something. Priest, Rogue, or Paladin. Those are horrible. Warlock and Hunter are the worst. Alright, so we're on the clock. This is a good trade. Oh, now he's actually gonna kill this and swing his weapon into there. That's not good. Tracking's pretty good though. Oh, Savannah High Main is off. Houndmaster. Alright, Savannah High Main for next turn. And I guess we go ahead and Houndmaster, or do we unleash this swing and then no? We can also go quick shot in there, but that also doesn't feel good. We're just gonna Houndmaster. Houndmaster can test the 2-1 and 1 weapon charge if he wants to take 4 to the dome. Okay. Azure Drake, alright. Doesn't necessarily do a whole lot at the moment. Still a threat though, no doubt. Alright, so Savannah High Main, and we'll see if we can bring it back with the High Main. We know he doesn't have any sort of Hex or Polymorph. He maybe has Execute, so we could see like a Murgleton into High Main, Execute 4-4 into kill, Weapon into kill the other one. But going face is good. Alright, that's good. This is just a 6-6, which means we can deadly shot that down. So this has to go into here, right? Let's look at alternative measures here. So we could unleash the Hounds for 3. And then we still have 3 left over for deadly shot. We know this goes into here, but that doesn't make sense because we have to quick shot this. This is 2, 4, and we're at 7, so this works out quite nicely. So we would swing this into here. This goes here. It also still lives. We deadly shot the 6-6, and we just making sure that was the best play. Next turn is Call the Wild, and then we win. And then we'll into here because this coffee's getting to me. I've got a Hayosayame. Release the Kraken, and yeah. All right, so this hits here. Hopefully this goes face. Nice. Quick shot doesn't do too much. So we go Call the Wild. I value. So if we do this into here, this lives for that, but then this can get Ravaging Gould. So what do I value more? I value the Savannah High Main more. Because it's lethal no matter what. If he Ravaging Ghouls, it kills this, granted, but it still summons 2/2s. If we summon the 2/2s now and he Ravaging Ghouls, and does some other shit that's bad. So I value this better. Or, not better, but more. Execute. Okay. Still pushing a sizable amount of damage. And that's lethal because he played 2 cards there. Okay. Alright, so we're going to call this here. We're making our way back up through 4, so ideally we can hit rank 3 in the next little episode here. We'll probably continue on with Hunter due to the amount of fucking warrior on ladder. We're gonna go shop. Let's unlock a classic pack. I'm feeling classical today. And we've got the gold. We have the technology. Let's check it out. I haven't gotten a legendary in a really, really long time. 2 rares today, boys. I was hoping for a golden rare, but I can't always get what you want. Alright, so as always, guys, I'm Warshak, of course, and happy whatever the hell date is.